as the chairman for
and then Ghana and you know ya to us young fan ya na yɛmfa ɔman Ghana ho ban na ɔman Ghana nso ntimi nya ntoma pa hetimi fa nya mfran papa hama ɔman Ghana ɛno hana ɛma ya pie mu ɛwɔ Bono region sinyane hana yɛwɔ sia ha ɛyɛ sunyane ɛyɛ junior campus hana yɛwɔ sesia na ne tumadie kɛseɛ no hanom ana ɛnɛ ɛba so na afɛtim aboa eti campus no hana akwasi kanotewa ne ne kiw yɛtwa ɛde atwɔhyɛ no so se ha ye Ghana News Plus eno na ye hanche dwumade no ahyase ye kɔ ne afa live no an am wo hu de eguso okɔ fa comment no ebra na ye ni ekomo bi ha ye Ghana News Plus ha une campus a ewo sunyane ne nimpata mu ana ye wura mu akosi hanotewa enso enie ye dan ye ho abahisi a
colleague forestry commission staff, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. Good morning. The purpose of our gathering here is simply to plant trees and to encourage everybody to plant and nurture trees. This is in pursuit of the President's call for each and every one to help in planting 5 million trees this very day, today, 11th of June. So by the end of today, we aim at planting 5 million trees nationwide. But we in the Bono region, we have our target. And our target is to plant not less than 250,000 trees this very day. In fact, the call for this day is to create and enhance national awareness on the necessity for collective action towards restoration of degraded landscape in this country. It's also to green and beautify our communities and towns. We aim to protect watersheds. We aim to mitigate climate change and its associated difficulties, and inculcate in the youth the values of planting and nurturing trees and their associated benefits. We would also like to promote enhanced livelihoods for rural communities through their engagement in the production of tree seedlings. So, as we are gathered here, this is only to encourage all of us to plant trees. And as this program is going on, there are similar programs and tree planting activities going on across the length and breadth of the Bono region. So, from here, we'll all go and plant trees. We'll not only plant them, but we will nurture them to maturity. So as the clarion call goes, let's plant 5 million trees for the next generation. Here in the Bono region, we are calling on each and every one, young, old, male, female, to get together, and together we will plant not less than 300,000 trees for ourselves and for the next generation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ishan, Regional Manager, Forestry Commission. A certain government. And so it's important that we hear from the president of this region, talking about the regional minister. And so, without much I say, I have the singular honor, ladies and gentlemen, to invite two addressers, Honorable Justina Owusu-Banahene, Regional Minister, Bono Region. Let's give it a round of applause, please.
Thank you, Papa Osofo. Good morning to everyone gathered here. I believe you are all feeling well, and therefore together we will green Ghana. There is time for everything, as our Bible says. And I think today, in our life as Ghanaians, as responsible personalities in various categories of life, together we have to fix these things. Projects that are put in place is but for tomorrow, and tomorrow is the youth of today. So on behalf of the president, on behalf of the RCC, and on my own behalf as a mother of the region who understands the importance of forests, the importance of trees, and the importance of our environment, nobody tells us that we should cook up, come together and green Mother Ghana. And therefore I think together we will salute those people with that vision and that ideas. And that whoever gets hold of a seed, I think we will not only plant, but we will help in nurturing it. So that tomorrow you too can say that I have also done my best. There's a man in Sunyani here. There's a man in Sunyani here. If you go to our hospital, regional hospital, the municipal hospital, and other places, and you see all those trees around, it's nobody but our big brother, Yao Brinya. And wherever I see that man, and I wish he's here today so that he can be given a prize. And that prize will be nothing but to salute him. And I believe that we all want to walk into the shoes of our big brother Yabrinya so that together we can make Bono a green region. I believe that's why we have gathered here. Right. And so, if the president is facing Ghana through the effort that we are doing, there are many other projects that have been put in place in fulfilling this dream. One such program is the base of agriculture. And so, planting for food and jobs, we have the PED, planting for export and rural development. And this project, I love it so much. But if you go to my village at Ronye and its environs, the youth over there want to travel all the way to Accra and some other cities, thinking that there are jobs there. But we've forgotten about our forest, knowing the importance of the forest and the value and some of the things that we get there. If for nothing at all, apart from the trees, there are other byproducts of the forest that includes mushrooms, snails, and what have you. But today, when we go out there and want to hunt for snails and mushrooms, are they there? And so I wish I have my agriculture officers around so that even as we add on value, and if it's about forestry school, then all the values in the forestry school should be enhanced. So Papa, Juma yet. Na ebe bua amawa ya Juma no. Na ye mana who say, ya kwaya ya ho hia mfaso yam. If you get to know the importance of our forest and that mother, our environment, we will stop lumbering, which is not a responsible activity. Even though we will lumber because we need the wood and other things for our living activities, at least we will do it with a little bit of, for lack of want of words, I'm using this time. If I may use the word, maybe you say, Mami, na the accident. Why are you here? Trees gives us fresh air, oxygen and deoxygenated air. Now if you even go to the hospital, apart from being given drugs, mixtures and tablets and other things, sometimes if you're able to leave the ward and come around and sit under the tree, you know you are adding on healthy value to your system. In the same way, those of us who find ourselves in schools and teaching, sometimes you leave the walls of the classroom and come and sit under the tree. I don't mean sit under the trees, but on few occasions in the afternoons, you come and sit under the trees, even as you enjoy the breeze. Whatever the teacher teaches you, it sticks very well. And I believe that my daddy, my big brother, and Papa Famford and the rest, you will help in putting up some structures under the trees, so that even as the students are in classroom and sometimes it's very uncomfortable, they can sit there and enjoy the breeze. And I want to tell you that all the apport that will be taught there, it will come in the exams and you pass and pass well. The green, and for that matter, the tree serves as food. And as for that one, I will not go there, because if for nothing at all, we know that the contemporary and all those things are there. it also serves as medicinal. Mahogany, we know what it does. The lunum and the rest, the sapele and the rest, we all know what it does. Even the mango leaves and the pear leaves. But today, because of sometimes a plenty, but sometimes it's also because of you and I, our activity. Even as we till the land, the kind of medicine that we use in spraying, sometimes it makes this same medicine becomes poisonous in the system. And so whatever that we do, we should add on our ethical and moral value so that holistically we can enjoy our environment. And so the tree, the leaves, the roots and the bark are also all there for us. Then it also serves as ornamental and for that matter beautification of our environment. Orderliness. Then as I said earlier on, the byproduct of our environment. Again, beautifying the place and maybe enhancing and growing more trees also attract more people to come and have their businesses around. School like UNE can also use it as a research entity. And so it's not wonderful in the news with the Vice Chancellor telling us that we have a whole school or a whole faculty also looking at trees and its importance so far as research, food, and other things are concerned. I also want to tell you that if you don't handle our environment well, especially our forest, then there are other living creatures that find themselves or is the habitat of the forest who compete with you and I here. You can imagine the antelopes, the elephants, the pythons, and all those things that use the forest and the woods as their habitat. If we discriminately mishandle the environment, then they will come home and compete with us. Can you imagine a python living with you? The elephant, that is my symbol so far as politics is concerned. To some extent, there are certain times that it cannot be all that friendly. But because we have disturbed their environment, so together, let us also protect their habitat so that come on. Now, if you don't also take care, because of human activity, there will be what we call extinction of some other products from the forest region, for the forest environment. And therefore, let us try as much as possible to also protect our environment and add on the greens so that tomorrow, when our children also come, we'll not only mention them in books and in history, but they will have it feely, and have a feel of it. So human habitats, human activity, our attitudinal and lifestyle, especially today's youth, among you, because we are leaving the baton to you sooner than later. Tomorrow is yours. So how do you protect the environment? Today we're going to plant trees, all kinds of species, but who nurtures it? Do you care? You should care, so that tomorrow you can also enjoy this environment. The president, the government, stakeholders are all putting on to help in greening Mother Ghana. What is your role? What is my role? You leave it to the old age. You leave it to us to do it. All together, we will build it. Mother Ghana needs you. Our environment should be green. Yapomudenti, the obedienti, or transamunti. The other common on the aquaton. Now you're not so fast, so dear. Now you're so you're about the world map, Muntino. As I say, you're Neniana Yagana and Faso dear. Nanamunia Sumpo. I may be moved to a chichi up the fear, up the hair. The son said, the day the last tree dies, the last man dies. They did not say the last woman. And so the men, together, side by side, will help protect Mother Ghana in adding on. And I want to assure you that it should not be only today. Today is a symbolic day. But even from today, as the rains comes in, let us continue. You can plant in front of your house, in your offices, wherever we find ourselves. Even again, when we get chance to visit our villages over there too, let us plant. So that few of us, to avoid litigation tomorrow, we can use some of these trees to serve as barriers. In doing that, it's going to support and help and bring healthy environment. Imobia yuko ma obia money yo. See I crowd say on my Ghana. Then you know fix it. Even what we do today is supporting to fix Mother Ghana. The trouble crusade, Onyame, Ghana, Adamas.
Sometimes when you hear some people speak, you don't need to be a prophet to know their background. All right, so we also have here Head of Department, Fisheries and Aquaculture. He deserves a special mention, Dr. Bechi Esiedu. He's standing. And then also Director for Quality Assurance, Dr. Poku, is also with us. Our special aide to the regional minister also with us. And then we have our indefatigable NASA, Natural Resource Student Association of this university. Give them a round of applause. They have done a yeoman's job. In fact, some of them have been planting even since yesterday. They deserve a special mention. They deserve a special mention. Give them a round of applause again. A round of applause. A round of applause. Thank you so very much. You have done well. And the dean says, I shall assure you that there is item 13 in elephant size. Item 13 in elephant size. A lot of trees that will help us to maintain our ecological balance, to plant trees that will help us to survive, since we need oxygen to survive. And so right about now, we'll start with a symbolic tree planting. And so we will respectfully invite the dignitaries to go. They'll be directed by the ushers, please. You take this away, all the dignitaries respectfully to do the sword cutting, so that after that, we can do the symbolic tree planting. So please, ushers, usher them this way, please. All the dignitaries respectfully. Lawyer Park will do the cutting, and all the dignitaries will back them up.
Abantiabusia ogoso ehwe ye fidi kase ya jamame regional minister awo banahene ana ono akate so kama pa ama meno kase no ya bie dwumaje ne kwan enti enche ye besase na afi ya dwanya no tinya no na esisi wonom ha Ghana ni spra se da wonim no na se tinya no na ewo ha se no tino wo hwa na se na eno so etie.
So the dignitaries will take turns to start the planting exercise.
Ente omoko na fe omo so akwasase na watimi atwia kama pa aha ente Bono regional minister yamame na e kwa kwasase atwia ne tie Bono regional minister yamame
the first to do that. The first to plant is the regional minister. Doing the first planting. We have also the SRC president with us. The SRC president will also plant. Regional minister doing the planting. After here, the vice chancellor will do the next planting. The vice chancellor. Regional minister doing planting.
yamame awo batampa enso atwia ne die di kan pa for the show so.
God bless you. Thank you very much, Honorable. So the next to do the planting is the Vice Chancellor of the University of Energy and Natural
To me, I'm my Doris Asuma and Sudan, the special aid to the regional minister, Madam Doris Asuma, and I Odian and Awoba Tampa, my Wakupe, and I Woyan at the end of the
Please, deans, please come around. Deans of schools, please come around. Be sure to take your turn in planting. Geoscience deans, graduate school deans, School of Engineering deans.
The battle pump the same. What are Roma is here and I see at the end of Coswa.
And that's it, Obian himself, and they are there. Ghana hanging out. Person in ya, and somewhere your mind. Let me have some present. Ama your mind and say, I used to nti ya man penya se emebe yenya na wo be bia nne o se yenya 5 million na wo Ghana nti ya no hujuma ne yedi wa
Mama na
okay ya man na san be
Uba na juma die no sane secret say na wani aso juma die no
oh me ba manya aso juma die no papa san se wo hwe kane se de na ye kwaye esitie ja hye ase no ne Omwa omukura forest mtwen ya bebre ayi ma ya forest ni nyina sese ya utimu sese na ya chance yesi na ye bia ne ba bia uhwe sunya ha se frana na nka ha enua wa hapa sina ya chance yesi ni se bedi be ntie me no ko ntie me nsa na ye kuro na sa fe kama na no so na ma ya mfra ma ya papa nya condition ni papa ya ma ya home ya yiti ne sana ya ni ya ni na ye say na bi suju a da bia tatu be wu na ni pa bia so ya mfra ma ni ya ye bia na ye pa na mi so bia de ho aji kan ye ni aji se o wa ni ya e ma mfra ma ya kwa ama ye ni
Mama ya bada wase anya mi so em se me pa wasa ma waso ye bia Ete abusia wogusu a wohwe Ghana News Plus adwumade ne pempe so sei hana abakoye first department no egusu eko enua no edua ana deputies no gusu a omo edua kama pa eto hwe environment na sei enete ye wo University of Energy and Natural Resources eno ewo sunyane ena ye wo sesi a sunyane campus ne pe ena ye wa enne nua ye edua ana green Ghana no ana ame be mo ha ene ye de ya dom ne ma kukura kan nyina be wura ye ba ne atiabon tuwe de gusu kwa sei ana environment no enso tie won so hwa na wati a comment Bono regional minister Majestina ewa ha o kasa be wote ne kasa no sa ana mpanyifo be please commenter ono ewo region no o nyina ewa ha mpanyifo be ana wo ha ene jumadi no egusu airport no o hwa na sei
Mr. Charles Edu, hard working man, Assistant Registrar, School of Natural Resources. He needs a lot of oxygen.
Any panel Gusua and Eva Mobia Gusua. Osha and Yelani Gusua Yetiano, ha, and one Gusua Air Costa Canapa. In fact, more than I papa.
Yes, now we have lawyer. So it's lawyer Solomon Pampot Registrar against the regional minister. You will be the judge after this dance. It's a dance battle. Actually, it's a dance battle.
Obviously, regional minister.
It's a dance battle.
Regional minister. Awoba Tampa and I.
This is just a side attraction.
Wow.
You can only see this in UNE. You won't find it anywhere except UNE. Thank you so very much. That is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so very much.
Regional Minister, Majesty and
and draw the curtains on this part of the program so that we go to the thick and thin and begin the real work. Nana also, he is a royal, he knows it. It's a communication, whatever he's doing. Professor Adikoya is doing the Nigerian version. Thank you so very much. Isn't it lovely? We are people of a common destiny. We maintain our wealth. TIDD area manager, you are here. You are duly acknowledged. You are duly acknowledged. Thank you very much. Isn't it wonderful? In 50 years.
Abusia yeguso yebo apro amwa ho de yeguso eko so ewo campus a ye fene se yunne aye no wosunyan no ama enne dwuma de yeguso eko so no ha na enya panyin pa ba ko uncle ewo ha uncle what then
nyamina adumo
okay uncle na de na koso ha
oh and then there president na declare say yenua 5 million trees and yeah was appoint mo aye University of Energy and Natural Resources yeah ni hosted the Bono region planting ceremony. And then they made behind the Indian be emery, mahogany, teak, mango, coconut, rare palm, and many others. Yes. And then they die, community the planting of the trees. By end year, a school of natural resources, and here in Ghana happy, the best sort of and as the best was that's where the end we are not have shesu, I'm an
Uncle that was say ama yeni komo kakra be yenim se ye wo two university na wo sunyane hanom ye wo kawe na wo ne protocol ye adwuma ana kwame na mfa so mutim host ye
oh in fact we unim se na ye dibia tie dibia ne ye say ye University of Natural and Natural Resources. We sit very well for this program and it's ye host this program.
Okay, so far so good program na mo host and share organization assessment at the same.
Oh, it's very excellent. It's very good. In fact, it's really, in fact, dignity is now high coming across. They're all life and cost of the region. So it's well represented. We are here with the minister of the regional minister. We are here also with the coordinating director and then the forest commission and then the army commander and then of the police commander. In fact, it's well represented.
Okay, wonderful, bravo. As I said, my Mr. Wena so far so good. Nema dana kama, bibia kama, nema no gusoko. Kuyani eduabancha, ne botaye pa so betu banche dachi. Botaye ben pa na tadwuma de ya chipa.
Botaye tadwuma de ya chinse. The person you doing we na my from apart to me home. And my environment in the fair. And we have what they call because therapeutic values. And he says, you don't send me away. A Bemas acclimate in the Union say, had your man soon to nip Bremons and Americans and over brass.
Uncle, what was it? Johnny, Papa Bacona, didn't come for Jumadina, who are not homeless to see Abby. I don't see any uncle Ebenezer Buako and I didn't come director of public grants and I would tell in cancer and there or the Jumadina Wabo come at and you so far. Life at the Amaha Sunyane Bono region capital no Hankasa and University of Energy and Natural Resources and Entina Waha and Yedia and Via Ghana for Yina Adria and Ya into Anon and Amaya Ram and Na and Ne the Jumadian Urban Tusha environment now. In fact, FA pa not just ampa wondin wonam so esse wondin wonam esse campus no hankasa enso na metra excel na de enso etiel nantino University of I am na natural resource no campus no na me so manya daja me etwa excel pantino na de enso etiel me nua pa adwa pene wa insuraba hene wa me pamno obati adwa enka e wa hanom na ahwe no so se na akwase hanotewa enso eni dwumade no egus eko bon regional Blonde regional minister Mame Bananyene Justina Otenenka Yanko na yanko hwe ba ko nemia
and then forestry commission.
Thank you so much. God be so good no. Ha na di jumade nyina ba kama pa afi yewura mo na ya the live interviews awodo nyina to aso e de amount on the egusu ko sanity no enche the live interviews no ato aso e de amount na de no ten way I Ghana News Press campus no the buy and Green Ghana no and I make say everything no you go ramo na afi live interviews now we don't know how to do it about come up then I am ready
the business school area please help someone that area all of us students here not something to inviting the dignitaries right here where the podium is for some interviews. We are doing it together. After the photograph, please, media personnel, you interview the dignitaries right here. Right here. Let it be loud. Thank you.
That was it. Said Green Ghana project a project here. A year buying the aba. Now a project in so at the University of Energy and Natural Resources. Yeah, come on. Now some point I buy the chassis now and it's your one
And it's your different.
and it's your different now. Near me, who are some grand vice chancellor. This team and said, yeah, it's a green unit fraternity. Because I have my environment, green, nice plants, ornamental plants, flowers, and all that. Now, a sound for nail, Fad, you say, it's sign say a person you know, go for who say, now, your person, your name, regional community council. Every boom. Yeah. And every abandoned by names. Wow. I buy wire. President Fire. Wait here. Yansi Babwa. And Yanso Yane Forestry Commission. Pass and Garden. Regional Community Council. Okay, Mabu. Say Yababwa. Na introduce program with Green Bono. The Bono. Titro Sunyane, Sunyane, the cleanest city. The Sally Gassino, the Babuan did and the flowers. Oh, from Yabi, Nama Sally Gassino. Into that program, University of Energy and Natural Resources, you know. Yes, also it's Department of Forestry, School of Natural Resources. Produce several cities in here. The best, this program. I'm a Green Ghana agenda. Apostle. Enti, essence, Udia na we. Udia say what it's no. Nunti, Yane University, Yane Passing Garden, Yane Forestry Commission, Yane Regional Community Council. Yana can home. Students, any student in the lectures. See a couple na Yabua, never did any in a church. Na Yabua, na Yat India. Na to me, any. Na Botaya is see a buying any soon. Yes, sir, to me. Intina Ubistamia. You know, you were Jeffan, so, and he said, Yamaka. Elvis Asari, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Energy and Natural Resources. Since I read here and on the table. Now, and so happy. You go so a year, be. It's answer. Sir, Green Ghana agenda, Clarion call. A buying at the students. You see, and you 5 million trees a day. Now, answer her. Ghana, a bull 5 million. In this sense, a young simple, this sense, a titty, a high titty, your train, ya, Nidia, and you have a cost what titty, for and other stakeholders. They near company, near Coswell, a producer, and say Monday 27,000. Ready, once out. And Skuma, no, say, your titty, now, some come for so I wouldn't be a drum every day. Program was for healthy life. You know, green, Sunyane, green, Bono for healthy life. why are we talking about healthy life? Because in here, so environment, baby, so crowd now bread, now environment to be now flowers, no plants, come on, no. Now, on your sit now. Also, you do a woman who bless it. Into that, therapeutic. Never chaffa. Bono mind, never chaffa. Ghana, Obia, so now you're more near support to Omantani. Way and yet party, your. So we are MPP, NDC, CPP, and for so in the ban, a Yama will be
and they be India. And Nibiano so a coso information Bano Chese, Kosovo, Bono, Mantemuha, baby, or Moody India. Now in Yanusa, ye be an yes, ye be a keke, the Yaho, ye be an attic. I'm the Regional Minister Casano, or Chese, the Wook Krumam, Ebia Moabes, no Yam Ubiam Bombodena, Yanshe, Yanni Forest, Yanni. Other institutions in a young modern entity Diano, Nadiano, any year. Near Besser and Crankubia, so our baby said, Diana, ye piano. And yes, ye be a cake, Leja. Ye Titibiano. Now, forest, ye in Shire to Quemu said, Yabba, the Miss Bonise monitoring, Yabba monetime, Yana, ye piano. Obio Betty, Yabia, Obian yet register. If you register. Baby potty or could be a BB GPS location. Nina, you do computer so our online. The amount for baby, Obia, and penny for a bimon penny for Omutu baby, we could be an Obia or Pes or Babereno or Baberre. Now, my catcher and so said, a free and near co a bribia will be able to me up or Berrediana. You could be into the best Ubia, Niana Yabajano, a gun is car near the top. You dear, until you be a said, say, a better piano, Yatete, Mahwabam Paso, Ama, wow, Obia, and any Opia. If you also forestry commission, Yanzo, Yan technical winger, a work myself and resource management support center. Most also a pro, a check it. Now, and yet that. A fee muina ne in fear day any more air check on J records no air pro air check in Diana Yabiano said, yet to take say a shresu year. And yes, Yabiano, the records were say a better Indiano. Na ya Ashaman any. Now, Mr. Beckham said, Yabian and then Quansona, ye ma in the way say. Apart from a lady is a forestry or but Taibi said a few weeks, they be raising seedlings for 450,000. That's such a check. I'm a farmers and schools and Ankranko say you could be a young farms, your food. Your best stress, well, cocoa farm, walk cashew, walk brew bunch, oh, bear. You be more in the Abanibi. Now, I could be a you will be brave or your dema say you could be a friend of trees on farms. And I am Casas forest to end assassin a forest winner as say no so. Those are your own share be said, you be CC in a bit be na yatete yahwe so enia of so abaso ama obia. But your friend no patient. Yeah. Regional Manager of Forest Services Division. That was Bono.
Ati abusia growing Ghana no ana green Ghana no right that green Ghana no ha ena de jumade ni na AC you know campus ena ne ye ba ya ye be fa live my coverage e ma chance ha Ghana news press o hwe enu ye dwan ne saso fe pa ese woni enso ka kire eti ha Ghana news plus na ye ba ye na akwasi anote wani editor Bogawan Kofi Adana wo UK na afi no Tony Cash na Amponsa Frank ina bomi chitom nyame nkoso nshira na onka ho se wonya da agye na hwe ye fa comment bia na kenkan fa mo yɛda wase yakra wo